Hello, my dear students. I hope you all are fine, and I wish you the best of the time, whichever time you are watching this video. Now, let us proceed with our exercise 13.2. Of course, we are doing surface area volume, 13th chapter, and we have finished till question number 5. Question number 6, 7, and 8 are remaining. I request you all people to take your textbooks with you all people. And now I go to question number 6. Question number 6, they are telling a solid iron pole consists of a cylinder of height 220 centimeter and a base diameter 24 centimeter, which is surmounted by another cylinder of height 60 centimeter. So basically, what is the picture? Something of this or 220. Okay, this is somewhere of like this. Base diameter 24 centimeter, and this is length is 220 centimeter, something of this sort. Okay, now you get this. It is surmounted. This data height is equal to 220 centimeter and base diameter 24 centimeter. It is going to be equal to R is equal to 12 centimeter. We will take it R1, H1. Okay, which by another cylinder of height 60 centimeter. So this is another cylinder which has height 60 centimeter. Fine, something of like this. Okay, height, this will be H2, 60 centimeter, and of course there will be the radius of this also. Radius 8 centimeter. Here they gave us the diameter, so it is radius 12 centimeter. Here the radius is equal to R2 is equal to 8 centimeter. Fine. Find the mass of the pole. Given that 1 centimeter cube of iron has approximately 8 gram mass, you have to take pi is equal to 3.14. Okay. So now we have to find the mass of the pole. Means basically there is actually iron inside. This is basically hollow. No, sorry. This is a solid pole, solid iron pole. In here also there is iron. So we have to know how much iron is there. If we have to know the mass of the, if we have to know the amount of iron present over here, we have to know the volume of this cylinder. This is V1, and we also have to know the volume of this cylinder, which is V2. So we will add the two volumes and we will come to know the amount of iron present over here. This is the volume of iron present over here. And for this cylinder, it is very simple over here. It is going to be volume is equal to pi r square h. It will be pi r1 square h1, and this is going to be pi r2 square h2. Both we have to add and we have to solve. And then mass basically is going to be approximately 8 gram mass. That means whatever is the volume, we have to multiply that by 8 and we should get your answer. So this is the logic behind it. So cylinder 1, dimensions are what? R1 is equal to 24 by 2 is equal to 12 centimeter. H1 is equal to 220 centimeter. Fine. Then cylinder 2, dimensions of this will be R2 will be 8 centimeter, H2 will be equal to 60 centimeter. Okay, fine. This is done. Now we have to find volume of iron in cylinder 1 is equal to volume of cylinder 1. Volume of cylinder by formula is going to be pi r square h. This is the formula. Therefore, volume of cylinder 1 pi r1 square h1. Fine. Similarly, volume of cylinder 2 will be equal to pi r2 square h2. This is going to be our first point. This is going to be our second point. So now, therefore, total volume of ion is equal to volume of V1 cylinder 1 plus V2 cylinder 2. That will be equal to 1 plus 2. So now I will go to find the volume of ion total volume of ion is equal to, first volume is pi r1 square h1 plus pi r2 square h2. This is going to be the total volume of ion. If I go to solve this, pi will be a common factor, r1 square h1 plus r2 square h2. They have told us to take pi as 3.14, r1 square first 12, 20, 220. This will be 12 square into 220 plus r2 square is 8 and height is 60. Okay, so this will make 144 into 220 plus 64 into 60. You can consider taking more common factors. See here, if I go to take common factor, I will get a common factor 12 from here. 3.14 into 12. More will come, but I just want to go one by one. Into 5, right? From here 12 is 144, 12 5 is 60. If I consider more, also more will be there. I just want to reduce it further. 220 and 64. 4 5 is 20, 5 is 20, 4. No, that's all. Okay. So I can take out one more, 3.14 into 12 into 4. So here I will purposely take 4 into 3, 220 plus 4, 1 is 4, 4, 6 is 24 into 5. One more 4 will go out. 3 into 55 plus 4 into 5. This will make somewhat easier for me. This will become 12 4s are 48. 48 into 4. 48 into 4. 4 8s are 32. 4 4s are 17, 18, 19. 192. And this will be 3 5s are 15. 3 5s are 15, 16. 4 5s are 20. So this I will have to multiply now. 3.14 into 192. So if I go to multiply 3.14 into 192, so while multiplying, I'll just multiply 314 and 192. 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 9 4s are 36, 9 1s are 9, 10 11 12, 9 3s are 27, 28. These both are gone, and then I get 4 1 3, 8 8, 10 11 12, 8 9 10, 5 6. and then there are two decimal places, so this will go in this fashion. So I'll get 602.88 into this. I will have to add 165 plus 20 will give me 185. This is the total volume. This also, if I decide to multiply 185, 5 8s are 40, 5 8s are 40 plus 4, 44, 5 2s are 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5 6s are 30, 8 8s are 64, 8 8s are 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 8 2s are 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 8 6 are 48. Oh, what did I do? 60288 multiplied by 185. This will be definitely the same one. 5 8s are 40, 5 8s are 44, 5 2s are 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5 6 are 30. This is right. बराबर है? No, I am right. 1 8s are 8, 1 8s are 8, 1 2s are 2, 1 0 0, 1 6 are 6. 0, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 11. Of course, there are two decimal places, so here I'll get two decimal places, and this should be the answer. But before I proceed my further, I'll like to counter check my answer. Surprisingly, for the first time, this calculation is really very right, and this is going to be equal to 111,532.80. This is centimeter cube. This is the total volume of iron present in the structure. And now mass of iron is equal to actually 8 gram per mass. So 111,532.80 into 8 grams will be the mass of iron present over there. So that will give you 0s are 8 8s are 64, 8 2s are 16, plus 6, 22, 8 3s are 24, 26, 8 5s are 40, 42, 8 1s are 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8 1s are 8, 9, 8 1s are 8. That is making 8, 9, 2, 2, 6, 2 decimal places again. So this is going to be equal to 892262.4. If you want, you can take it to be 0 grams. So this will be divided by 1000. 1 2 3 4 divided by 1 2 3 3 892.26 kg. This is the mass of iron, because you will divide that by 1000, so this will go 1 2 3 decimals behind. So this will be the mass of the iron. Okay, my dear students, so with this we have completed question number 6, and now we proceed to question number 7. A solid consisting of a right circular cone of height 120 centimeter and radius 60 centimeter standing on a hemisphere of radius 60 centimeter, standing on a hemisphere on of radius 60 centimeter, is placed upright inside a right circular cylinder full of water such that it touches the bottom. Okay, so basically what they are telling, there is one cylinder like this. We can consider that there is a cylinder somewhat of this sort, this type, and then there is a, I will have to take the, whatever is this radius should be the height also of the same. Here the bowl should come. Okay, so it should come, no, this is short, this somewhere over here. The bowl is, the bowl, whatever it is somewhat of this sort. This is the bowl. Fine. Like this, there is a hemisphere. Fine. This does not look like a hemisphere. It should have come somewhat more down, but it's okay. You can adjust with it. And then they are telling a solid consisting of a right circular cone of height 120 centimeter. This is the cone which is coming over here. The height of this cone, again this will be h1 is equal to 120 centimeter and radius is equal to 60 centimeter. This radius will be same for all. The same radius is going to be the radius of the hemisphere. The same radius is going to be the radius of the cylinder. Okay. So no problem. R is going to be R is equal to 60 centimeter. This is for the cone that we have got. Okay. And then 60 centimeter radius is going to be same. Very well. Okay, it was half anyhow. Placed upright in a cylinder, right circular cylinder full of water such that it touches the bottom. Find the volume of the water left in the cylinder if the radius of the cylinder is 60 centimeter and height is 120 centimeter. So now height of the cylinder, 1, 2, H2 is equal to, height of the cylinder is 180 centimeters. Okay. So now where are we? So now here they are telling that there is some water over here. Find the volume of the water left in the cylinder if the radius of the cylinder is okay. So here there is a water, water is over here now in this part. What is this part now, my dear students? See, try to understand from this cylinder, whatever the cylinder is, this is the bowl and this is the cone. See, the freehand drawing is usually most of the times proper. Fine. This is the cone. Now actually from the volume of the cylinder, this is the total volume of the cylinder. This is the total volume of the cylinder. From here when I cut the volume of this, I cut the volume of the cone and the volume of the hemisphere also, then what stays back is this remaining volume, which is nothing but the water, volume of the water. So basically what I have to do to get the volume of water, see this is rough work, I have to take volume of cylinder. From this volume of cylinder I have to subtract volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. When I do this, then whatever remains is nothing but the volume of water over there. For that, first I have to find the volume of cylinder. So here, cylinder, I am not going to take cylinder first because cylinder is my 2. So I will take cone, nickel. What is that? Cone, only cone they have told. Cone, dimensions. R is just R is equal to 60 centimeter. H1 is equal to 120 centimeter. So now volume of cone by formula it is going to be 1 upon 3 pi r square h. This is the formula of volume of a cone. So volume of cone is equal to 1 upon 3 pi r1 square, no, r square h1, because r is going to be same. This is going to be my 1. Now I talk about cylinder. Dimensions are r is going to be same even now 60 centimeter and h2 is equal to 180 centimeter. Now volume of cylinder formula is equal to pi r square h. This is the formula for volume of cylinder. Therefore the volume of cylinder that I have got is equal to pi r square, because the radius is going to be same, h2. This is second. Fine. Now I am coming to hemisphere. Again I will talk about the dimensions of hemisphere first, and it is going to be r, that is going to be 60 centimeter. Then volume of hemisphere is equal to 2 upon 3 pi r cube. Okay, volume of hemisphere is equal to 2 upon 3 pi r cube. That is right. So therefore this is the formula. So volume of hemisphere is equal to 2 upon 3 pi r cube, because this is what we are going to use. So now this is what we have got everything, and now we will write over here. So we get volume of water in cylinder is equal to volume of cylinder minus volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. This is where we have to proceed. Therefore volume of water in cylinder will be equal to, volume of cylinder is basically part 2 minus first plus third that we have taken, that will be equal to, cylinder was pi r square h2 minus volume of cone was actually 1 upon 3 pi r square h1 plus 2 upon 3 pi r cube. Now you have to be very careful, my dear students. Here I have got 1 upon 3 will go outside from both the places, pi will go outside, r square also will go outside. What stays inside is h1 plus 2r will stay out inside. Now considering this and considering this whole thing, again pi will go outside and r square will go outside. Pi r square has gone outside, inside h2 minus 1 upon 3 pi r square has gone outside. What stays over here is h1 plus 2r. This has become so easy now, but definitely still it is 22 upon 7 r square. R is 60 square. h2 height of the h2 is height of the cylinder 180. h2 is height of the cylinder 180 minus 1 upon 3. H1 is height of the cone 120 plus 2 into 60. So now if we'll go to solve this, 22 upon 7, 60 into 60 will give you 3600. 180 minus 1 upon 3 into 120, this also will be 120. This will give you 240. 2 to 4 2, yes, 3 8 are 24, 0. See, suddenly it has become so easy, but this is not yet easy. 3600 into 22. 2 zeros are 2 zeros are 2 6 are 12, 2 3 are 6, 72. This will give you again 7200. This will give you 79200. Okay, hopefully right. 79200 upon 7. I'll counter check it definitely. 180 minus this is again 80. So what I get over here is 79200 into 100 upon 7. So this I can counter check once. बराबर है 79200 is right. Now I will have to only divide 79200 by 7 into 100 will give me anyhow the same number. 7 ones are 7 0 9 ones are 7 2 0 2 2 2 2 will come down. 3s are 21, 1 stays, 0 comes down, 1 3 0 comes down, 4s are 28 2 0 point, 2s are 14 6 0 8s are. So this will give me 11314.28 11314.28 11314.28 into 100, but that will be again 1131428 centimeter cube. This will be the volume of water in cylinder. And then if I want it to convert to meter cube, that's why I'll have to divide by 300s. So that means 6 digits behind. At present it is over here. Fine, into 100, so this went off. 1 2 3 4 5 6 1.1314 meter cube. This is the amount of water present in the. Okay, now let's go to question number 8. Question number 8. A spherical glass vessel has a cylindrical neck 8 centimeter long, 2 centimeter in diameter. The diameter of the spherical part is 8.5 centimeter. By measuring the amount of water it holds, a child finds its volume to be 345 centimeter cube. Check whether she is correct, taking above as inside pi is equal to 3.14. Actually the answer is given to you, my dear students. See here what happens, there is a spherical glass vessel. They want to tell you that this spherical glass vessel has a neck, means it is something of this sort, which is cylindrical. Now they are telling a spherical glass vessel has a cylindrical neck 8 centimeter long. This one is H2 is equal to, or only one H will be there, 8 centimeter, 2 centimeter in diameter. This will be R2 is equal to 2 centimeter in diameter, so 1 centimeter will be R2. The diameter of the spherical part is 8.5 centimeter. That means this R1 is equal to 8.5. 2 4s are 8, 2s are 5 the 4.25 centimeter. We have to just find the volume of this, nothing more than that. And that answer they have given, the volume is 345 centimeter cube. That is what they are telling. If it is right, then it is right. Okay, whatever it is. So now volume of this we have to find, V2, and we have to find the volume of this is V1. Add the two and you will get the volume of the water, which is volume of this vessel. So first the spherical part. What are the dimensions? R1 is equal to, it is actually 8.5 divided by 2. 4 is 8.25 centimeter. This is the R. Fine. And R1. So now volume of sphere is equal to what? Volume of sphere is 4 upon 3 pi R cube. This is the volume of sphere. This is by formula. So volume of spherical 4 upon 3 pi R1 cube. This is 1. Now cylindrical part. What is the dimension? Cylindrical part. R2 is going to be equal to 1 centimeter. H2 is equal to 8 centimeter. 2 upon 2, 1 centimeter you can write over there. Now you can write volume of cylinder by formula pi r square h. Therefore volume of cylindrical part is equal to pi r1 square h pi r2 square h2. This is 2. Volume of vessel is equal to volume of spherical part plus volume of cylindrical part. That is equal to 1 plus 2. That is equal to 4 upon 3 pi r cube plus pi r2 square h2. This is all simple, my dear students. Actually only pi will get out, otherwise nothing else is going to be solved. So volume of vessel, pi will be a common factor, 4 upon 3 r cube plus r2 square h2. Pi is going to 4 upon 3 r cube r2 square h2. Pi they have told that we have to take it as 4 upon 3. R spherical part R1. R1 is equal to 4.25 cube. R2 square is equal to 1 square. H2 is 8. This is H2. 4.25 cube. 6. This is not divisible also. 3.14 into 4 into 4.25 into 4.25 into 4.25 upon 3 plus 8. Okay, this is how we are going to do now. Can't help. So 4.25 into 4.25 into 4.25. So 425 into 425. 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10, 11, 12. 5 4s are 20 plus 1, 21. 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4, 5, 2 4s are 8. Again 4 5s are 20, 4 2s are 8, 9, 10, 4 4s are 16, 17. 5, 2, 6, 8, 1, 8, 0, 6 2, 5. This will give you 1, 8, 0, 6 2, 5. Multiplied by again 4, 2, 5. 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10, 11, 12. 5 6s are 30, 31. 5 8s are 40, 9. 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4, 5, 2 6s are 12, 2 8s are 16, 2 1s are 2, 3. 4 5s are 20, 4 2s are 8, 9, 10, 4 6s are 24, 25, 4 8s are 32, 4 1s are 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 2, 6, 5, 6, 9, 15, 16, 17, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5, 6, 2, 5. Let me counter check this. 4 7 6 7 6 5 6 2 5. Right, very right. 2 decimal place, 2 4 6 decimal places. 1 2 3 4 5 6. This will become 76.76. So this I will make it whole number 3.14 into into 4 बाकी है ना. 4 5s are 20, 4 2s are 8, 9 10, 4 6s are 24, 25, 4 5s are 20, 21, 22, 4 6s are 24, 25, 26, 4 7s are 28, 29, 30, 4 6s are 24, 27, 4 7s are 28, 29, 30. I get 3070625. Now 6 decimal places, 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is okay. 307.06. This is less than 5, so this will stay as it is. So I get 307.06, that is all, divided by 3 plus 8. Now if I divide this by 3, 307.06 divided by 3 ones are 3. This is 0 0 7, 2s are 6, 1 0 decimal place, 3s are 9, 1 6, 5s are 15, 1 0. So this is done. I'll get 102.35. This will be 3.14 into 102.35 plus 8. So this I'll add plus 8, 102.35 plus 8. Decimal under the decimal, 110.35. 3.14 into 110.35. This if I multiply, okay, 110 decimal I have to actually ignore, into 314. 4 5s are 20, 4 3s are 12, 13 14, 4 1s are 4, 4 1s are 4, 5 3 0 1 1, 3 5s are 15, 3 3s are 9, 10, 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3. What I get? 0 9 8 9 4 6 4 3. Now decimal 2 to 4 decimal places, 1 2 3 4. This will be equal to 346.499 it is. So I can make it 5. See, this will become 5 if you want. This is how much? Centimeter cube. Okay, this is what is the vessels, and what they have given is 345 centimeter cube. This is the difference. The volume of vessel is going to be this. So you can just tell she is not correct since the volume of vessel is 346.5 centimeter cube. 1.5 centimeter less she has given. Okay, my dear student, so with this I stop over here. This exercise is over. Huge calculations, and you have to be very patient when you are actually doing these type of calculations. This is going to be very huge. Of course, but with practice you will be able to do that. So in this way we have finished with 13.1 and 13.2, and soon we will proceed with 13.3, which again has 9 more questions. Okay, nothing less, 2 exercises more. Okay, my dear students, so take care, do study this, revise this faster. We have to finish this all as soon as possible. Stay home, stay safe, and most importantly, stay happy, my dear students. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.